So why are you doing this? And why are you in Portland, Texas, taking somebody's vehicle, then coming to San Antonio and then driving 100 miles per hour? Court is calling 2023 CR 8930, State of Texas versus Jesus Lopez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Please give your hand, Your Honor.
Defense.
Sean Shepard, Your Honor.
And are you Jesus Lopez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, probation, this is an application. Jesus Lopez. Clause number ending in 8930. Counsel, you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lopez, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Going to show you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Honor.
Mr. Lopez, I'm going to show you what's entitled court's admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of evading arrest, detention, vehicle? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to a jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter in a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison,
Yes,
and
Your
up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor. According
to the plea, there's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2023 CR 8931, 713250. There's to be restitution, if any, under cause number 2023 CR 8931 to Dora Sturgeon, Sturgeon, and Alejandro Aguirre. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
Yes.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 3 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service, restitution, and no contact with Doris Sturgeon and Alejandro Aguirre. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State exhibit number 1 with all of its attachments.
No objection.
Showing you what's entitled wavering consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we just ask the court to follow the recommendations.
All right, how old are you?
18 years old, Your Honor.
Have you graduated?
Yes, GD, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any children?
No, Your Honor.
So what are you doing with your life other than evading?
Nothing.
Why are you doing nothing with your life?
This defendant isn't hanging around, being around the right friends, Your Honor.
No, because if I were to ask those friends why, and they, you know what they would tell me? The same thing you just said, that you're not the right person to be around. So again, we're back to the question of why are you doing this?
Because it's
I'm sorry, what? I don't understand.
I don't know, Your Honor.
You don't know why you are in a Challenger going 100 miles per hour? Do you understand the consequences of your action?
Yes.
What are your consequences so far?
3 years deferred probation.
No, I mean, 3 years is what they're offering you. I don't have to give you 3 years deferred adjudication. So why are you doing this? And why are you in Portland, Texas, taking somebody's vehicle, then coming to San Antonio and then driving 100 miles per hour?
I don't know, Your Honor. No reason.
Where are your parents?
His mom's home. This defendant's dad's. Yeah.
Okay, what did he, I don't understand. Why is he referring to himself in the third person? And then not with his name, but as this defendant's dad and this defendant's parents. What's up with this third person thing? I mean, sometimes I speak to about myself in the third person as well, but I'm wondering why is he before me speaking about?
I think he's a little nervous, Judge. Now, we have had discussions regarding this, and I don't think he's come across as he did to me. He's very sorry for what he did. He understands that it was very stupid. That's what he told me. That's a very stupid thing that he did, and he definitely wishes he hadn't done it. He's been in jail for almost 4 months now, Judge. So that's been the consequences. He has seen that he does not want to be here. He wants to get this done, wants to do his deferred, do whatever conditions the court gives it.
All right, when you're talking about this defendant, what defendant are you speaking of? About this defendant's parents? All right, so I'm going to ask you again, and I don't want to hear any of this defendant's this or this defendant's that. I don't want you speaking to me in the third person. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, so where are your parents?
Home and in jail.
All right, who's in jail?
My father.
And what is he in jail for?
I don't know.
All right, and where is your mom?
Home.
All right, have you used drugs in the past? You never used drugs whatsoever. All right, and who is Connor, this Daniel Connor Carr? Who is that?
I don't know.
They list him as a suspect in this. Persons involved. Who is that?
I don't know.
How did you end up in Portland, Texas?
I was never in Portland, Texas.
So where did you get this vehicle from? Because that's where this vehicle came from. This vehicle, the owner did not bring it to Portland, Texas. The vehicle was stolen from Portland, Texas.
I did not steal Portland, Texas.
So where did you get it from? Corpus Christi? All right, so you got a stolen vehicle from Corpus Christi?
Yes, sir.
And who did you get it from?
No one.
So you just boosted it from Corpus yourself?
Yes.
And Where in Corpus? Was it at a restaurant? Was it at a hotel? Where did you boost it from?
Neighborhood.
What, you just walking around the neighborhood looking for a car to boost? Why did you choose a Challenger? Why not the Cadillac? Because you know what the commercial says is true. You know what they say about Cadillacs? It's not a luxury car, it's a Cadillac. What, are Challengers easy to boost? What color was it?
That
What color was it? Did it have rims? Or was it just factory? The interior, was it leather or fabric? Automatic?
yes,
All right. How much do you think that car is worth?
20,000.
$20,000? Do you think your life is worth $20,000 or more than 20,000?
No, Your Honor.
No, I mean, is your life worth $20,000? Me, I think my life is priceless, but maybe you only think your life is worth $20,000. Do you think it's worth $20,000 or more?
More.
Do you think your life is worth 10 years at the prison?
No, Your Honor.
Then why are you doing stuff to go to prison? All right. This is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. Take in consideration 2023 CR 8931, 713250, restitution, and 2003 CR 8931 to Doris Sturgeon and Alejandro Aguirre. There's to be no contact with Doris Sturgeon and Alejandro Aguirre. There's to be 6 years deferred adjudication, 200 hours of community service restitution. What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life as far as employment is concerned?
I was planning on going to the military, but that's not an option anymore. So I'm probably going to the barber school. And if that don't work out, I'm going to go to a community college for welding.
But I would tell you, the way the world is going now, military may end up accepting you. And I say that in all sincerity. When I was in school, they asked us a question, a group of us. They said, if your government came to you and asked you to serve, would you go? The guy next to me, you know what he said? Most definitely, because if the military is asking for me, they're desperate and we're in dire straits. But also, there are wars breaking up all over, so they may accept you. You can still look into it. You understand? So if you want to go to the military, you go to the recruiting person and say, this is what I have. And I will tell you this, if you go to the recruiter and they say, if you're not on deferred adjudication for this offense, we will accept you. Your attorney can come to me and I will strongly consider terminating you early, but only after you have signed the contract to go into the military. Because I know, because I have people who have been in the military, once you sign that contract, your life is theirs. There is no, oh, I want to reconsider my contract. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So if he wants to go in the military, go to the recruiter and get that done. So there's going to be 200 hours community service restitution. There's to be regular UAs, proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there any type of driving education for him to take that tells him not to speed other than playing Grand Theft Auto? But is that to help tell him not to be an aggressive driver? Because it's sort of, nobody should be doing 100 miles per hour.
No, Judge, I think it either that or you can just order a driver's defensive driving class.
All right, that'll just help him move faster. Okay. We'll just do a driving class.
I would also recommend there's a program that we actually learned about recently with probation, or not with probation, but it's called the Ready to Work program. And it will assist people with college readiness and even like tuition for classes.
Okay.
And then transition them into some type of trade or job or professional service.
All right. We'll do the Ready to Work program. Is there anything else he needs?
No, Judge, I think that's it.
And I'll do field visits one time per month in case he's living with his mom. I want to see what's going on at that household. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I'm sorry, what?
Your Honor, we're going to be living in Corpus.
He's actually from Corpus, Your Honor. I believe that's where his mother lives, so that's gonna be the issue we have.
Well, he may not, that place needs to be cleared because it doesn't sound like that's a good place to live.
Well, she don't live exactly in Corpus, she lives in Robstown.
No, it doesn't seem like it's a good place for you to live with your mom. I don't know.
I wasn't living there before that.
All right. My orders still stand.
The field visit, would you like to go back to but I guess.
He doesn't even know, he doesn't even have an address to me. He's like saying somewhere in Corpus. And
It's
then,
actually Robstown.
Robstown.
He
all
has
right.
an address.
All right. And what is that tattoo behind your neck?
So me and my brother got the same tattoo. I'm very sure.
No, my question is, what is it a tattoo of? What is that a tattoo of behind his neck?
BFL, I'm not, B4L, I'm not sure what that means, Judge.
Brothers.
Hmm?
My brother got the same tattoo.
Right, Brothers for Life, I'm not sure if that's.
All right, do a gang evaluation. I will do the transfer to Robstown, but it doesn't sound like that's a good place for him. It sounds like that's going to bring him right back here. But I will do that. Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. You better do better. Otherwise, you're going to end up right back here.
Yes, sir.
Court is calling 2021 CR 9806, State of Texas versus David Kianis II. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, for the state, Your Honor.
Brian Kimbrough from the
Are you Mr. Kianis?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you have a chance to review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did, Your Honor.
Are you the same David Kianis II who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 9806 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on November 16, 2022 for a period of 8 years? Is that you?
That is me, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 2 on or about the 28th day of April 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant David Kianis II did then there legally use a controlled substance, namely methamphetamine, in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
It's true, Your Honor.
Waive the remaining violated conditions, Your Honor.
Any objections? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
I do, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. And the recommendation for under probation is also the same, to deny the motion to move adjudication of guilt and continue the individual on his deferred, and to have him enter the DDRF followed by outpatient and 180 days in sober home.
Is that what you're asking the court to do, defense?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Kianis, you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
David Kianis II.
All right, Mr. Kianis, why are you not being successful on this probation? And here you are back on the same day that I gave you probation, the 16th. So why are you not doing what you're supposed to do?
I don't have any valid excuses. I've been doing the best that I can out there, and I'm in a lot of the wrong places. I didn't pay my phone bill. I didn't have the available open opportunity for probation to contact me. And that's my fault. That's why I wasn't able to follow some of the conditions. But
it's not something that I wish to continue doing. I just want the opportunity to be able to make this right and
Well, this is a case where the state wanted you to go to prison. And your previous attorney brought me medical issues concerning you, mental health issues concerning you. So I'm the one who gave you deferred. And instead, what you're doing is using drugs. And then I even tried to address the mental health issue, and I'm not taking it as true, but we're trying to get to the bottom of what's going on with him. I even had you go to the mental health initiative, and you're not doing that. You're doing nothing. You're just coming to me with your hat in your hand and saying, please don't revoke me. So I don't understand how things would be differently if I were to follow the agreement and not revoke you. So what are you doing?
I'm just trying to do the best I can out there, and
But what does that mean?
I've had a unstable home environment, and I haven't been home as often because it hasn't been a very positive place to be.
Okay, well, how old are you?
36 years old.
All right, who are you living with?
My father.
All right, so obviously, maybe your father doesn't want you there, or you don't want to be there because you don't think it's the best environment. Am I right in that?
You're right in the fact that I don't want to be there. It's just there's drug usage in the house, and I don't want to get in trouble for that.
Okay, so why don't you have a place of your own?
I'm on disability. They take child support out. I'm not making enough per month to support myself.
Okay. Probation? I don't know what we can do with Mr. Kianis. Where is he going to be living? I mean, I know everybody said sober home, but
So I know that that was a recommendation, and I had spoken with defense counsel about it. I mean, he would have to, you know, for the sober living environment, I mean, that is something that is also requires payment, and it's like a rent. You have to rent a room. So I mean, there's the financial obligation for that as well.
So does anybody know how much that costs?
I think it varies per house. So he has to, I had explained that they have to kind of apply to enter the sober living home. And then the sober living home has to be willing to accept him as a resident.
Well, will Lifetime accept him?
I believe that they will accept him. I know that we had talked about some medical issues that he has. And so I had explained, you know, even in an inpatient setting, you know, I don't know what his medical limitations are, but we can certainly try Lifetime Recovery. And then maybe while he's transitioning out of Lifetime, maybe give him a referral to the reentry center, or maybe even recommend him to felony drug court.
All right.
That's another option that would have a lot of more frequent contact with him and some case management services.
All right. So I'll deny the motion, altering conditions, and it's to be Lifetime Recovery, followed by a referral to felony drug court with their dual diagnosis program. Is there anything else?
Nothing to state, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Is there a Lifetime Recovery? Does that involve a process? And
Yes, and they will actually transport him from the Bexar County Jail.
that's fine.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right, we can go off the record. From here on out, you need to get in touch with your probation officer. You just can't be out here on probation and not really on probation because you're not doing anything. Otherwise, you could potentially be going to prison for 20 years. You understand?
I do.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Court is calling 2023 CR 7902, State of Texas versus Leonard Johnson. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Zach Donovan, State.
Defense?
Cornelius Cox.
And are you Mr. Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Johnson, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor. Save for the fact that we'll be waiving and abandoning the enhancement.
Any objection?
Okay.
Mr. Johnson, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Johnson, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There are no applications. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Barbara Ann Nichols Duncan. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
Sorry.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contact.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers states 1 and attachments.
Okay.
Mr. Johnson, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. State, have you talked to the complainant?
I have, Your Honor.
And is she aware of this?
She is, Your Honor.
And is she in agreement with this?
She is, Your Honor.
All right, defense, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor, just say the court follow the plea agreement.
All right, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. There's to be no contact with Barbara Ann Nichols Duncan. Going to show you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Do not come back here again for this nonsense. Do you understand?
Yeah.
She does not want to be with you. And again, I'm going to tell you this. If somebody has a new boyfriend, a girlfriend, that means that they don't want you. Or if it means that, oh, I still want you, but I want my boyfriend or my girlfriend as well, you have 2 choices. Either accept it or say this relationship is over. You don't get violent. You understand?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you.
We've conferred as well, Your Honor.
All right, you have an offer?
Not yet. The state is going to be looking at some issues that I brought up with them to discuss. It's going to require the viewing of some videos and things like that.
All right. Can you reset this case and let's put it for December, the week of December 18th. But the 19th is our cutoff date. And then after that, it's Christmas time.
It sure is. It'll be here before we know it.
Oh, yeah. I still think of Charlie Brown. That song starts playing in my head. You know, Christmas time is here. All right. So they'll give you a reset form for December 19th. On December 19th, you need to make sure you're here exactly at 9 because we're cutting off exactly at 12. You understand? All right. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
And state on December 19th, will you be prepared to make an offer?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe ahead of time we'll talk.
So where are we on this case? And where's Mr. Torres come up?
Yes, it's coming up, Judge.
All right. So where are we on this case with discovery?
I don't know, Judge. I'm usually better at this, but I was prepping for a motion to suppress that said today.
All right.
I apologize.
Oh, no problem. Can I have a 1 month reset? All right. So we're going to come back on December 18th. At that time, you all need to make sure that all discovery is done. And state you need to be prepared to tender an offer. Will you be prepared to do that?
He did, Judge.
Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused.
Thank you.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor. Have a great day. Have a
You
great
too. All right. Who's here on Atwan Lin?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
All right. Where's Atwan
He's
Lin?
in custody, Your Honor.
All right. If he'll come forward. And have you all conferred with?
I conferred with AJ Garahan, Your Honor.
Mhm.
Judge, on this case, one of the issues that Mr.
All right, everyone, please whisper.
One of the issues that Mr. Lynn is facing, Judge, is he is homeless. He was put on deferred probation. I want to keep that deferred status without a conviction. Mr. Lynn's homeless. That's why he didn't report to his first.
Okay, so we need to, are you all ready to have your hearing? That's my,
No, I want to see if we can ask the court respectfully to reset this, let him do an in-custody TAF evaluation. So we have a good picture of his overall situation. And if we can do that, Your Honor, that'd be great.
all right, could I see the prosecutor on Atwan Lin?
Judge, it's Mr. Garahan. He's on the phone.
Okay,
So.
all right, so, all right, so I can go forward without a TAP evaluation because this isn't, I'm looking at the allegations in the motion.
Judge.
We can move without a TAP.
Well, Mr. Lynn's homeless, Judge, and we're sort of going into this vicious circuit of, he's not able to report. If he does.
Oh, we can solve that problem.
Pardon me?
We can solve that problem.
Well, I don't want to end up with a conviction, Judge.
We can solve the problem.
Okay, let me have him sit down and then we'll do that.
All right, thank you.
When I see.
All right, so where are we on this case? There was some discovery issues involving the cab company.
Judge, I got a call back from the cab company. They didn't have anything that was responsive.
All right, so they don't have anything.
That's my understanding, Judge, yes.
Any other discovery issues?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, so I need an acknowledgement of discovery signed today.
Okay.
And has an offer been tendered?
Judge, I haven't had a chance to, I think all we did was speak about the discovery very briefly.
All right,
Pretty sure I may have already made an offer.
all right. And are you a citizen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to set this for a plea deadline date. And can we put this on December 18th as well?
Yes, Judge.
Judge,
All
if we could do the month afterwards, and I've been a little bit busy lately and I'm gonna be busy for a while. My mother passed away Sunday.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I appreciate that. It's just
Okay,
a bunch of people out of town in and out of. arrangements and such.
all right. All right, can you put this on January 3rd? All right, so we'll be back on January 3rd. Is that all right?
Okay, appreciate it. January, so it's a plea deadline,
Yes, are you okay with that date? Or do you need it later?
the week after. would be
Okay.
a little bit
No,
better.
no
And I
problem.
apologize, Judge, it's just,
No, I understand. Put it for January 11th then.
that should be fine. Thank you.
All right. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you. It's been with me the last year. So.
Yeah. So, Well, you have my prayers and my mom's prayers.
Thank you.
All right. All right, on this case, and Counselor, you're on this side?
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge.
That's okay. Breath discovery.
Yes, Judge, we did get that evidence in last week, and so we're in the process of trying to review that discovery, Judge.
Who's the prosecutor you're conferring with?
Daniel.
Has an offer been tendered?
Yes, Judge.
All right. All right. I'm going to give you a plea deadline date. Can you set this for December 14th for a plea deadline date?
Judge, is there any way we could get into the new year, because we're also in the process of trying to get some documentation from Mr. Martinez's position to present to the court and to the district attorney's
All right.
office.
We'll see where we are on December 14th.
Okay, Judge.
All right. So your plea deadline is going to be December 14th. If there's good cause for me to extend that, I will.
I appreciate that, Judge. We're just trying to get that evidence put together.
Sure. No problem. Once it's signed, you're excused.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We
Thank you, Your Honor.
appreciate it.
All right. You're welcome.
Judge,
Yes.
if I could address only one issue.
Yes.
Mr. Martinez is a partner in a particular company that they're doing a presentation in Las Vegas for the funding of certain monies that are being done for nonprofit organizations.
Mhm.
And he's asking permission to be able to attend that.
You'll have to talk with the state about that and see if they have any objections.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pio Quinto Leon.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
So just,
You're on this side. Yes. What is happening with this case?
we worked everything out, Your Honor, but some paperwork needs to be generated if we could just come back this afternoon.
No, you all need to do the paperwork now. Nobody wants to come back this afternoon.
I'm working on it right now, Judge.
All right. Okay. Thanks. We'll come back in the afternoon if we have to, but we're trying not to.
Gotcha.
All right. Hello. So who's the prosecutor? Hi.
I think Daniel's working with me on this.
All right. So have you received all the discovery or no?
I have not.
Okay.
I pulled the file this morning and there were some additional things that were in there from Tesla and some other things. And so I've got to download that. And take
All
a
right.
look at
What
it.
discovery do you need that's maybe not uploaded?
It looks like the data from the Tesla. It looks like there's some video also that I need to get. And then there was also a autopsy report and photographs as well. I'm pretty sure it's probably in the DA's download packet, but yeah, I've got to download it.
So you say autopsy and what else?
It looks like photographs.
Photographs. All right. Can I have a 1 month reset on Robert Castillo, please? All right. December 14th. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused.
Perfect. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Where are we on Mr. Lopez?
Judge, first setting, got discovery acknowledgements entered. We have discovery that the state has made an offer.
All right. And then with the discovery acknowledgement, he actually has 3 cases. So I don't have the discovery on 9778.
Is that the family violence case, Judge?
It's an injury to the elderly.
It is family violence case.
Family violence. Did you prepare an acknowledgement of discovery on 2023 CR 9778?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And state, were you able to tender an offer?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. How old are you, sir?
I'll be 40.
All right. If you could reset this for 1 month for a plea deadline date, please. All right. We'll be back on December 18th.
Is that a Thursday before the Friday? It's a Monday?
Yes.
I gotta figure out what my travel schedule is gonna be. I think it'll be okay, but I'll let the court know. My wife is planning a vacation around that time.
Oh, hey, does your wife want you on the vacation?
I'm planning for it. No, she's got the credit card, so I don't.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So we'll recall you back on December 18th. Mr. Cherick, if you think it's interfering with your vacation, let us know. We'll put it sooner.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you. It's Damian Alexander Fernandez. Hello.
He's off docket, Judge.
Oh, he's off docket.
Yes.
Oh.
It's
All right. So what we're going to have to do, this is the issue. And I don't know if the state is aware of it, but I issued a judge's warrant. The reason why I issued a judge's warrant is because he has a charge, and I don't take any of this as true. Obviously, it's a family violence case. He has a charge for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and he was flagged because he attempted to purchase a weapon on November 8th.
correct.
So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to reschedule him for a hearing so that both parties can be aware. And then what I can do is we can bring this back on, we can bring it back on November 27th. That's the earliest I can do it.
It's fine.
All right. So if you'll give him a reset for November 27th, and we'll come back and we're here the issue on the judge's warrant.
Correct.
All right.
Thank you. Judge.
And state if you need to bring witnesses, you'll need to bring witnesses.
Yes, Judge, thank you very much.
All right. So I issued a judge's warrant on his case, and the reason why I issued a judge's warrant, because he has a family violence case, and also because he tried to purchase a firearm with an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So we'll come back to hear that on that date. Well, it depends on how many witnesses they're gonna call, because it is because I remanded him without bond and I issued a judge's warrant, they will actually have to bring in witnesses if they want him to remain remanded without bond. All right, is the interpreter here yet? Ah, yes. Thank you. Brian Maldonado, and then after Brian Maldonado, it's gonna be Isaiah Gibson.
Right, Your Honor.
Hello. So good morning.
Good morning, Judge. How are
Good
you?
morning. So this is a case where I believe it's criminal trial division impersonation of an officer.
Correct.
So where are we? I know you do immigration. So has all of that been covered with him, the immigration issues?
Yes, it has, Judge.
All the discovery? Do you have that?
I believe so, Your Honor. I signed the discovery acknowledgement today. There was recently a memo of disclosure. I've downloaded it, or it's in the process of downloading today. I don't think that's included in the discovery acknowledgement.
All right. And state, did you tender an offer?
Looks like we have to do the previous sentence.
All right. Can we have a plea deadline date, please? And if you could put that, maybe the second week in December, the second full week, December 7th would be your plea deadline date. After that, the court will not consider any plea bargaining agreements without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plea open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. On the seventh.
Is there an issue with the
Yeah,
7th?
on the 7th, I have to be in Hayes County, Judge.
All right. Can we do it another date other than the 7th, December 5th?
That works.
All right, so the court will not consider any plea bargain agreements after December 5th without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plea open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you are excused. Thank you. Good seeing you.
See you too, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, so the last time we were here, there was a question of whether or not he had an immigration attorney or he did not have one. So has that issue been resolved?
It has, Judge, and in fact, the immigration attorney emailed this morning and gave us some information that really isn't pertinent to our negotiations, but yeah, it's in essence, he's screwed, so like that's kind of
Okay.
if he's convicted on these offenses. So,
All right. I like your legal terminology.
Sorry.
Please tell me that's on the record.
Yeah.
Oh, it's there.
3 years of law school.
And that's what we come up with. All they ever taught us was about entering the curtilage and res ipsa. I've only had to use curtilage once in my entire legal career, and I was so excited about it. I'm like, it's within the curtilage. They can't do it.
One of my interns is doing her law journal thing about curtilage, and it's way over my head. But yeah, I don't even understand it.
All right. So has an offer been tendered?
Yes, Judge.
Then which case, if y'all were going to trial, which case would you be proceeding on?
1 second, Judge.
So that the defense will know?
That'd be 2023 CR 4709.
All right. So you'll know which one they're going on.
Thank you.
How long are you all expecting this case?
2 days, Judge.
It's not a whole lot of witnesses.
All right. Then what I will do is I'll bring you all back on December 4th. All right, December 4th.
Thank you, Judge.
And they'll bring you over dressed for trial. You'll be brought over dressed for trial in whatever civilian clothing you have at the jail. If you wish to appear in something else, you'll need to do a clothing exchange. Let your attorney know. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, and I'll make that your jury trial date and your plea deadline date.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Very much.
You're welcome.
আমি আছি বগুড়ায়, আর বগুড়ার সব সেরা রাঁধুনিরা তাদের হাতের খাবার নিয়ে চলে এসেছেন। কেমন করছেন তারা, চলুন দেখা যাক। দর্শক, অসংখ্য প্রতিযোগীর মধ্য থেকে প্রাথমিকভাবে বাছাইকৃত প্রতিযোগীরা আজ হাজির হয়েছে বগুড়াতে। প্রত্যেকের স্বপ্ন একটাই, হতে চায় সেরা রাঁধুনি, এবং একটু পরেই তারা মুখোমুখি হবে বিচারকদের। তারা কি ভাবছেন, মনের মধ্যে কিরকম দুশ্চিন্তা হচ্ছে, কে কি রেসিপি নিয়ে এসেছেন এবং তাদের জন্য কতটা সহজ হবে ঢাকায় যাওয়ার টিকিট পাওয়া, কথা বলবো প্রতিযোগীদের সাথে। দেখি তারা কি ভাবছেন। কেমন আছেন?
ভালো আছি, আপনি ভালো আছেন?
আপনার রেসিপি কি?
আমার রেসিপিটা হচ্ছে ক্যারামেল অরেঞ্জ ইয়োগার্ট।
ওকে, এটার মূল ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস কি?
এটার মূল ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট হচ্ছে দই, বগুড়ার বিখ্যাত দই। আমি সেটা দিয়ে ফিউশন করা ট্রাই করেছি।
আপনি এর আগেও অংশ নিয়েছিলেন সম্ভবত 1427 এবং গ্র্যান্ড অডিশন থেকে বাদ পড়েছিলেন, রাইট?
রাইট।
এবারের রেসিপি কি?
এবারের রেসিপি হচ্ছে আমার চকলেট মোকা স্ট্রবেরি চিজ কেক। অল আর মাই সিক্রেট রেসিপি, সো আই এম ভেরি এক্সাইটেড।
কুমু, কেমন আছেন?
ভালো আছি, আপনি কেমন আছেন?
খুব ভালো। এর আগে 1427 লাকি 7 থেকে বাদ পড়েছিলেন, এবার কি মনে হচ্ছে?
প্রথমবারের যে অভিজ্ঞতা, বর্তমানে আমি তারপর আরো 2 বছর সময় নিয়েছি, শিখেছি, তো নিজেকে এবারে তৈরি করে এনেছি, ইনশাল্লাহ ভালো কিছু একটা হবে।
আপনার রেসিপির মূল বৈশিষ্ট্য কি?
আমার রেসিপির মূল বৈশিষ্ট্য হচ্ছে গ্রাম্য নিয়ে এসেছি, মানে আমার গ্রামের যে জিনিসপত্র সে প্রেজেন্ট করবো।
একসঙ্গে কতজনের রান্না করতে পারবেন?
আমি যদি বলি, এখন আমাদের বাসায় যত গেস্ট আসে আপ টু 20।
একটু কি ভয় লাগছে?
হ্যাঁ, একটু ভয় কাজ করছে, কারণ ফার্স্ট টাইম কোনো রিয়েলিটি শোতে আসছি।
তারপর আপনার জন্য শুভকামনা রইল।
সো মাচ।
দর্শক, ভয় তো লাগবেই, এবং এই ভয়কে জয় করাই হচ্ছে যে কোনো প্রতিযোগীর কাজ। সেরা রাঁধুনি কিন্তু একটা লম্বা প্রতিযোগিতা, এবং এই রেসে টিকে থাকার জন্য আপনাকে অবশ্যই অন্যদের চাইতে বেটার রেসিপি দিতে হবে, এবং সেই রেসিপির মধ্য দিয়ে কিন্তু যারা আমাদের বিচারক রয়েছেন তাদের মন জয় করতে হবে। সো দেখা যাক কি হয়, আমাদের সঙ্গেই থাকুন। দর্শক, আমাদের মাঝে বিচারকেরা চলে এসেছেন। একটু পরেই শুরু হবে ফুড টেস্টিং এবং সেই সাথে জাজমেন্ট। আমি এবার কথা বলবো আমাদের বিচারকদের সাথে, দেখি তারা কি ভাবছেন। ওয়েলকাম টু বগুড়া অডিশন। কি খবর?
ভালো, তুমি কেমন আছো?
আমি খুব ভালো আছি, এবং আমি ভুল না করলে এবার দিয়ে বোধহয় 5ম বারের মতো আপনি আসলে বিচারকের দায়িত্ব পালন করছেন। বগুড়ার প্রতিযোগী, সর্বোপরি এবারের প্রতিযোগীদের নিয়ে আপনার কি বলার আছে?
প্রত্যাশা তো অনেক বেশি, কারণ বগুড়া সবসময় সব সিজনেই অনেক ভালো ভালো পার্টিসিপেন্টস আমরা পেয়ে থাকি সেরা রাঁধুনিতে। তো এবারেও আমি আশা করছি যে অ্যাটলিস্ট টপ 5 পর্যন্ত যেন যেতে পারে, এরকম পার্টিসিপেন্টস আমরা এখান থেকে নিয়ে যেতে পারি, এটাই আমাদের প্রত্যাশা।
শেফ নাইম আশরাফ, দ্বিতীয়বারের মতো সেরা রাঁধুনির অডিশনের দায়িত্ব পালন করছেন বিচারকের। কেমন লাগছে বা কি মনে করছেন এবারের এই আয়োজন নিয়ে?
সেরা রাঁধুনি গত সিজনে আমরা রংপুর দিয়ে শুরু করেছিলাম, সো এবার বগুড়াতে নতুন পার্টিসিপেন্টসদের খাওয়া ট্রাই করার জন্য ভেরি এক্সাইটেড। রেসিপি সিলেকশনে আমি সবগুলো রেসিপি দেখেছি, সিলেক্ট করেছি, সো ওগুলো খাওয়ার জন্য এবার এখানে আশা করি অনেক ভালো পার্টিসিপেন্টস বগুড়া থেকে পাবো।
অনেক অনেক ভালোবাসা। আমার মনে হয় আমি আর সময় নষ্ট না করি, আপনার ভেতরে চলে যান।
তোমাকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ।
থ্যাংক ইউ। দর্শক, আমাদের প্রধান 2 বিচারককে তো পেয়ে গেছি, কিন্তু বগুড়াতে রয়েছেন আমাদের আরও একজন অতিথি বিচারক। তিনি ঠিক কোথায় আমি এখনো জানি না, তাকে খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না। তিনি এলেই কিন্তু শুরু হয়ে যাবে আমাদের মূল অডিশন রাউন্ড।
আমার মাঝে আমি সেরা রাঁধুনি।
Mình đã tô xong bức tranh về chú mèo nha. Các bạn hãy quan sát lại bức tranh mình đã hoàn thiện này. Để theo dõi các video tiếp theo, các bạn nhớ bấm like cho mình nhé. Xin chào các bạn. Hello, xin chào các bạn đến với kênh YouTube của mình nha. Hôm nay chúng mình cùng nhau tô màu bức tranh về một chú gà mái này, một chú gà mái hoa mơ này. Chúng mình cùng tô màu nha. Một chú gà mái với bộ chân rất là sần sù, như kiểu chú ấy là một chú gà mái rất già rồi ấy. Nên mình sẽ tô cái màu của nó là màu đỏ nhá. Đây này, đây là cái màu đỏ này. Mình sẽ tô cái phần màu trên đỉnh đầu trước nha. Mình đang tô cái phần màu của chú gà. Mình đã tô xong cái phần màu với cái màu đỏ này rồi nhá. Giờ mình sẽ tô sang phần mỏ này. Để cái màu nâu. Đây là cái màu nâu này. Mình sẽ dùng cái chì ngòi nhỏ này. Một cái mỏ rất là sắc nhọn.
ওয়াও মনে হয়, ভিজুয়ালি দেখতে অনেক সুন্দর হয়েছে।
হ্যাঁ, প্রেজেন্টেশনটা ভালো।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
ওয়েটিং কার্ড পেয়েছি। ঢাকা অডিশনের জন্য একটু টেনশন হচ্ছে নেক্সট রাউন্ডে আমি যেতে পারবো কিনা।
আমার মাঝে আমি
সুরাইয়া পারভিন, কি বানিয়েছেন আপনি?
আমি একটি ডেজার্ট নিয়ে এসেছি আজকে, লেয়ার কার্ড ফ্যান্টাসি।
আমি জানি না টেস্ট কেমন, আমি জাস্ট আপনার পেকিংটা দেখেই ওয়াও মনে হয়। ডেজার্ট ছাড়া আপনি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন আর কি বানাতে পারেন?
থাই, চাইনিজটা পারি।
থাই আর চাইনিজ কুইজিনের মধ্যে পার্থক্যটা কি বলতে পারবেন?
কিছুটা কাছাকাছি, কারণ এই দুটার মধ্যে আপনার যেই জিনিস প্রোডাক্টগুলো আমরা ইউজ করি প্রায় একই রকম।
অনেকটা ডিফারেন্স আছে। থাই খুব ঝাল হয়, চাইনিজ অত ঝাল হয় না। আর থাইতে প্রচুর কোকোনাট ইউজ করে, চাইনিজে অত কোকোনাট ইউজ হয় না। এছাড়াও এরকম অনেক উদাহরণ আছে
জি,
দুটো ফুডের মধ্যে।
জি।
সেরা রাঁধুনিতে কেন এসেছেন?
আমি মনে করি ম্যাম, সেরা রাঁধুনি একটা হচ্ছে বিশাল বড় একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম, যেখানে নিজেকে আমি উপস্থাপন করতে পারবো সবার সামনে, আমি আমার প্রতিভাকে দেখাতে পারবো। ফিউচারে আমার খুব ইচ্ছা নিজেকে একজন সফল উদ্যোক্তা হিসেবে তৈরি করা। আমি মনে করি সে রাঁধুনি আমাকে সেই প্ল্যাটফর্মটা আমাকে তৈরি করে দিবে।
আজকে যদি আমরা আপনাকে ওয়েটিং কার্ড না দিই তাহলে আপনার কেমন লাগবে?
ভালো খারাপ দুইটাই লাগবে। কার্ড পেলে ভালো লাগবে, না পেলে ইনশাল্লাহ পরের বার আরও ভালোভাবে চেষ্টা করে আসবো।
আপনি তো আমাদের আগের চ্যালেঞ্জেসগুলো দেখেছেন, অনেক ইন্টারন্যাশনাল, অনেক ফিউশন, অনেক ডিফারেন্ট টাইপ অফ চ্যালেঞ্জেস থাকে। সো আপনার মনে হয় আপনি রেডি?
ইয়েস, আমি রেডি।
তাহলে চলে আসেন, আপনাকে আমরা একটা ওয়েটিং কার্ড দিতে চাচ্ছি।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। ওয়েটিং কার্ড পেয়েছি, ভালো লাগছে। জাজরাক আমার ফুড খেয়ে অনেক প্রশংসা করেছে। ঢাকা অডিশনের জন্য একটু টেনশন হচ্ছে নেক্সট রাউন্ডে আমি যেতে পারবো কিনা।
সীমানা যতই হোক দেয়ালে ঘেরা, এ আমারই মঞ্চ, জানি আমি সেরা।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম।
আমি শারমিন সাবালিনা। আমি আজকে নিয়ে এসেছি পিনা কোলাডা পাইনাপেল কেক।
ভিজুয়ালি দেখতে অনেক সুন্দর হয়েছে।
হ্যাঁ, প্রেজেন্টেশনটা ভালো।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
কি করেন?
একাডেমিক পড়াশোনা শেষ করেছি আমি, আর বর্তমানে আমি কালিনারি আর্টসের উপরে ডিপ্লোমা করছি, আর হোমমেড একটা খাবারের বিজনেস আছে যেটা আমি আমাদের এলাকাতে রান করছি।
শামিন, আপনি কোকোনাট ইউজ করেছেন এখানে?
না সে
পিনা কোলাডাতে কিন্তু কোকোনাট যায়। ইটস আ মিক্সচার অফ পাইনঅ্যাপল এন্ড
কোকোনাট।
আমার কাছে মানে কেকের টেস্টটা বেশ ভালো লেগেছে।
আমার কাছেও কেকের টেস্টটা ভালো লেগেছে। ইটস নট টু সুইট, দেয়ার ইজ পাইনঅ্যাপল। when you call it
juicy.
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
আপনি এটা ছাড়া আর কি রান্না করতে পারেন? ঝাল খাবার কি রান্না করতে পারেন?
বিরিয়ানি, কাবাব, হচ্ছে মুঠি কাবাব, শামি কাবাব, ইন্টারন্যাশনাল আছে, জালি কাবাব।
ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কোনো খাবার?
যেমন চাইনিজের মধ্যে ফ্রাইড রাইস, চিলি চিকেন, ওনথন, থাই স্যুপ, এগুলো সব পারি।
চাইনিজের মধ্যে তো থাই আসে না।
আসছে না।
আমি জানি আপনি জানেন, বাট আপনি নার্ভাস কেন এত?
প্রথমবার আমার অডিশন তো সেই জন্য।
আগে কেন আসেন?
আগে আমি মানে গত সিজন আমি ভাবছিলাম যে দিব, তারপর ভাবলাম যে না, আমি একটু কাঁচা আসছি, এখানে তো দেখি অনেক সব দক্ষ সবাই আসে, ওই জন্য আমি ভাবছিলাম একটু ভালো মতো শিখে তারপর যাই, সেই জন্য।
সো আপনার মনে হয় আপনি এবারের জন্য রেডি?
হ্যাঁ, আমার মনে হয় আমি রেডি আছি এবারের জন্য।
তাহলে আমরাও রেডি। এখন আপনাকে একটা ওয়েটিং কার্ড দেই।
থ্যাংক ইউ শেফ। সেরা রাঁধুনির ওয়েটিং কার্ড পেয়েছি, আর আশা করছি গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনের জন্য সিলেক্ট হব ইনশাল্লাহ। এটা পেয়েছি, এটাতে অনেক খুশি লাগছে। ইনশাল্লাহ গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনের জন্য সিলেক্ট হলে আরও বেশি খুশি হব।
Làm cho chú cá này uyển chuyển này, bơi lội. Với cái phần vây là cái màu cam nha. Mình đã tô xong cái phần vây ở đuôi nha. Mình đang tô cái phần vây của chú cá ở phần lưng nha. Mình tiếp tục tô cái phần vây ở chỗ phần dưới của đầu nè. Phần vây là rất là dài nhá.
আপনার যদি লাক ভালো থাকে আমাদের সাথে নেক্সট অডিশন রাউন্ডে আপনি যেতে পারবেন। হ্যাঁ,
মানে এটা আপনি কেকের উপর দিতে পারেন না, দিস ইজ প্লাস্টিক, রাইট?
ওকে ওকে।
থ্যাংক ইউ। আপনি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন কি বানাতে পারেন?
ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন আমি পারি না।
আমার মনে হয় আপনি একটু সময় নেন, ভালো করে শিখেন।
জি।
হ্যালো শেফ, হ্যালো ম্যাম, হ্যালো ম্যাম।
হ্যালো।
এটা হলো আমি করেছি কোয়েল বেগুনের কালাইয়ের টাক। আমার আঞ্চলিকতাকেই আমি ফিউশন হিসেবে এখানে তুলে ধরেছি। আর পাশে ডেজার্ট হিসাবে রেখেছি জাম্বুরা খোসার মালাই চাপিটা।
ইন্টারেস্টিং। এটা প্লেট করা কোথা থেকে শিখলেন?
এমনি কমপ্লিট করার পরে যখন ঢাকাতে চাকরি প্রিপারেশনের জন্য যাই, তখন ওখান থেকে 3 মাসের একটা কোর্স করেছিলাম। ওখানে আপনার ডেকোরেশন, প্লেটিং অনেক কিছু শেখাইছিল। ছোটোখাটো কিছু ওখান থেকেই শেখা হয়েছে। আর ইউটিউব, সুপার শেফ, মাস্টার শেফ, কানাডিয়ান, অস্ট্রেলিয়ান এইসব দেখেই শিখেছি। আর আপনার ফুড নিয়ে এক্সপেরিমেন্ট করতে ভালোবাসি। খাদ্যের অবশিষ্ট অংশ ফেলে দিয়ে আমরা অনেক সময় নষ্ট করি, যাতে ওইগুলো আমরা ফুড হিসেবে আবার প্লেটিং করতে পারি, সেই হিসাবে এটা আমার করা। জাম্বুরার
সেরা রাঁধুনিতে কি ফার্স্ট টাইম?
না, এবার দিয়ে আমার সেকেন্ড টাইম।
আচ্ছা,
এর আগের বার আমি এসেছিলাম, আপনার ওই টিমে ছিলাম।
আপনি কিচেনে কাজ করেন না কেন? হোটেল বা রেস্টুরেন্টে কাজ করেন না?
আমি আপনার 17-18 মাস মতন কাজ করেছিলাম পাবনা রূপপুর পারমাণবিকের পাশে, মানে অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট হিসেবে ঢুকেছিলাম। পরে শেফ চলে যাওয়ার কারণে পুরো আমি হ্যান্ডেল করতাম ওইটা।
কিচেন লাইনে কাজ করতে চান?
অফকোর্স এই জন্যই এখন এর পিছনেই ছুটছে।
আপনার আইডিয়াস অনেক ভালো, ফুড আইডিয়াস অনেক ভালো, ফুডের টেস্ট অনেক ভালো।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আপনার খুব ভালো চেষ্টা ছিল আর আমরা নতুন রেসিপি দেখলাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
তো আমার মনে হলো আপনাকে আমরা একটা ওয়েটিং কার্ড দেই, আপনার যদি লাক ভালো থাকে আমাদের সাথে নেক্সট অডিশন রাউন্ডে আপনি যেতে পারবেন।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আমার মাঝে আমি সেরা রাঁধুনি।
আমি নিয়ে এসেছি প্লেন রাইস, সর্ষে ইলিশ, আর হচ্ছে একটা ডাউল রান্না, বাড়িতে নর্মালি যেটা রান্না হয় আর কি, আর হচ্ছে 3 পদের ভর্তা।
এতটুকু তো এনাফ না সেরা রাঁধুনি হওয়ার জন্য।
কি রেসিপি বানিয়েছেন আজকে?
এটা স্যার ফ্রাইড চিকেন আর ফ্রাইড রাইস।
বাসায় রান্না করেন?
জি জি।
কি ধরনের রান্না?
নর্মাল রান্নাগুলো আম্মু করে আর একটু মানে অন্যরকম রান্নাগুলো আমি করেছি।
আম্মু তো সেরা রাজনীতি গিয়ে রান্না করে দিয়ে আসে।
না না, নর্মাল রান্নাও পারি, নর্মাল রান্নাও পারবো।
একটু স্কিলটা বাড়াতে হবে। হ্যাঁ,
জি, আমি নিয়ে আসছি অ্যারাবিয়ান চিকেন খাফসা।
এখানে স্টার অনিস ব্যবহার করেছো? স্টার অনিস অনেক বেশি স্ট্রং ফ্লেভার আছে।
খাপসা নিয়ে এসেছি, এটা খাপসা হয়নি।
আবার আসবে।
চিকেন ললিপপ, সাথে একটু সুইটের জন্য চকলেট কেক নিয়ে এসেছি।
ললিপপের সাথে রাইস যায় না।
চিকেন ললিপপ ইজ আ স্টার্টার।
এই জিনিসগুলো অবশ্যই মাথায় রাখতে হবে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
শামিন কি বানিয়েছেন আজকে?
আমি এটা কাঁচা পেঁপের লাড্ডু বানিয়েছি।
শামিন এটা আপনার নিজের রেসিপি?
জি।
ইটস রিয়েলি গুড। আমি খাওয়া স্টপ করতে পারছি না। আপনি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন কি বানাতে পারেন?
ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন আমি পারি না।
আর মনে হয় আপনি একটু সময় নেন, ভালো করে শিখেন।
জি।
ফারজান আক্তার মিম,
জি।
কি বানিয়েছো?
পায়েস।
এত বড় প্লেটে কেন?
আসলে ডেকোরেশনের জন্য একটু বড়ই নিয়েছিলাম।
ডেকোরেশনের জন্য তো ভালো লাগছে না।
পায়েস সাধারণত এভাবে সার্ভ হয় না।
আপনার নাম বলবেন আর কি রেসিপি বানিয়েছেন সেটা?
আমার নাম মোহাম্মদ শাফিউল আলম, ডিশের নাম লেয়ার হ্যাভেন টিট।
এটা হ্যাভেন কোন দিক থেকে হলো?
একটা স্মুথি ভাব আসে এই জন্যে।
একটা বাইট দিলাম আর একদম উড়ে হ্যাভেন। আমি খেয়ে যেটা দেখলাম কেকটা খুবই ড্রাই। সরি টু সে আমি যেতে পারি নাই হ্যাভেন।
অডিশন রাউন্ডে বিচারকদের কাছে প্রতিযোগীদের রেসিপির পাশাপাশি ফুড প্রেজেন্টেশন, কুকিং স্কিল, নলেজ, সেলফ কনফিডেন্স সহ বিভিন্ন বিষয়ে পরীক্ষার সম্মুখীন হতে হয়। সেই পরীক্ষায় অনেকেই বিচারকদের প্রত্যাশা পূরণ করতে পারেননি, তাই সেরা রাঁধুনি হওয়ার স্বপ্ন তাদের এখানেই থেমে যায়।
অয়েল ফ্রি আলু পনির। এটা
পনিরটা কিভাবে বানিয়েছে?
পনিরটা এটা কেনা পনির।
তাহলে তা আলুও বাজার থেকে কেনা। তাহলে আপনার কি?
আমার রান্না, রেসিপি আমার।
আমার নাম নাসরিন আক্তার মিম। আমি আজকে করেছি ভ্যানিলা কেক, সাথে আমি করেছি হাঁসের মাংস।
কেকের সাথে হাঁসের মাংস।
কেকটা এখানে কেন, মানে টপ থেকে এডিবল?
নো,
সো এটা এডিবল না। এন্ড দেন হোয়াই ডিড ইউ পুট?
এটাও এডিবল না, এটা হচ্ছে প্রপার। হ্যাঁ,
মানে এটা আপনি কেকের উপর দিতে পারেন না। দিস ইজ প্লাস্টিক, রাইট?
ওকে ওকে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Mình đã tô xong quả dứa với cái màu cam nha. Phần lá là màu xanh nè. Còn phần chùm nho này, đây là một chùm nho chín nha. Mình đã xong cái màu cam này rồi. Mình sẽ tô bằng cái màu tím nha. Màu tím nha. Đây là cái màu tím nè. Mình sẽ xếp lại cái màu của mình vào cái hộp màu này. Để cho nó đỡ chặt nha. Với những quả nho màu tím nhá, mình sẽ tô một chùm nho rất là nhiều quả nho nhỏ nha. Mình đang tô phần chùm nho với cái màu tím nhá. Một cái giỏ hoa quả gồm 4 loại quả là quả xoài, quả táo, quả cam và quả nho. Mình đang tô phần quả nho nha.